This mother, in order to save her child, had no choice but to marry a hideous monster. At dinner, the monster's tentacles couldn't pick up the food, so the mother had to feed it by hand. The sight made the two kids sitting nearby deeply uncomfortable, but they had no choice. The world was now ruled by aliens. At first, humans tried to drive them away by force, but their technology was far too advanced. So people began cooperating with the Vuvv. They built a high-tech city ship hovering in the sky, but only the wealthy could ascend to it. Meanwhile, life on the ground became impoverished. Even the schools on Earth were transformed by Vuvv technology. Students had to wear headgear called nodes, which let them enter a virtual space for lessons. David, a regular high schooler, noticed a new girl in class. He was deeply drawn to her the moment he saw her from behind. After class, everyone took off their nodes. The teacher announced that from now on, lessons would be Vuvv-based and pre-recorded, effectively eliminating his job. David mustered the courage to approach the girl. Her name was Anna. Her home was surrounded by trash dumped from the city ship, and now she and her family lived under an overpass. David invited Anna and her family to stay in his home's basement. At dinner, the two families sat around cheap food in awkward silence. Later, David's mom asked why he did it. He simply said it was because he liked Anna. Anna then invited David to join her for a weekend picking through city ship trash, a surprising source of valuable finds. When what they collected didn't sell, Anna suggested they livestream their dates. She explained that the Vuvv reproduce asexually and don't understand human dating rituals. They were fascinated by love and would pay to watch human couples broadcast their romance. David agreed without hesitation. Their first date livestreamed. David was so nervous his hands were sweaty, but the Vuvv could feel every human emotion through the nodes. They loved seeing that emotional intensity. As the story deepened, David and Anna genuinely fell in love, and all of it was being watched by the Vuvv. The money they earned from streaming finally allowed them to enjoy real, delicious meals. But one day, Anna's father and brother used David's computer without asking. When David's mom objected, the brother snapped that he didn't need her permission. The argument escalated. Down in the basement, the brother called David's mom stingy. He added that if they had anywhere else to go, they wouldn't be staying there. This created a rift between the families, and it spilled over into David and Anna's relationship. What had once been love turned transactional. Their spark faded, their streaming audience dwindled, and so did their income. Then one day, they received a summons from the Vuvv court. They were being sued, accused of streaming romance that no longer held genuine love.